going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 5. Now, I haven't really mentioned this in any of the past few videos that I've made on the channel, but over the past couple of days, obviously I made a few videos on the fast 10 car pack cars, which is this and the flip car. Also, if you're new to the channel and you haven't kept up with the videos or anything like that, subscribe, because you get to know whenever I upload a brand new video. And yeah, like I said, if you enjoy the content, helps me out, helps you out, you know, all good. Regardless, let's get back into the topic of this. So, I've played with the two Fast 10 cars. There's a few more, and I'll get back to those type of videos soon enough. However, this update, the Winter Wonderland update, is actually quite a lot bigger. They added 4 new cars as well to the auto show. And you can get it through the Forzaton, what's it called again? The Forzaton shop during the Winter Wonderland. So you can still get the cars through here over the next month, I'm guessing, right? They're just gonna change it every single week. So I'm guessing you're gonna be able to get these 4 cars regardless. I think, or something like that. I don't know how it works exactly. That's what they said anyway. You can get them through the Forzaton shop. Okay. Anyway. Regardless, they are in the auto show, and you can get them. So we'll start off with the very first one. That is the Jaguar C-Type. If you go all the way back here. There it is. Very cool car. I mean, we've had these cars, I think, pretty much all of them. Have we had all of them in the game from before? I think so. Regardless, we have the Jaguar C-Type. We have the Aston Martin DBR1. Very cool. A bunch of old classic cars, pretty much. The DBR1, very, very cool. We have the Ferrari 512 S, which is there. I'm guessing S is for Scuderia, but there it is. 512 S. Super, super cool car. I'll take a look at all these in a separate video. But for right now, in today's video, we're going to take a look at the last car that was added into the game. That's in Porsche. And it's this. The 906 Carrera 6. Now this, as you can tell by the title of the video, and maybe the thumbnail, I don't know if you can tell by the thumbnail, but definitely from the title of the video, this could be considered as, I don't know why I said it like that, this could be considered as one of the best overall cars in this game at the moment, is what people are saying. So, in this video, I'm here to find out if that's the case. So, we'll start off with just having a quick look at it. Obviously, worth 2 million. Not too bad. And just buy it. That's it. Just buy the car. It's yours. Let's have a quick look around it. I mean, again, it's a classic race car. Very, very cool. Beautiful, beautiful design. Again, it's just a classic race car. I mean, there's nothing really else to really say about it. It looks great. There you go. You can see it actually has. I feel like it has a little bit more detail than the Fast 10 car. To be honest with you, the flip car. I feel like the flip car has slightly less detail than this thing. This looks really, really good. Okay, well, regardless, let's take it out and drive it completely stock real quick before I end up just changing everything on this car. But yeah, this is the first time that I've checked out the Winter Wonderland. So there's a circuit here as well. There's a bunch of stuff. There's like 24 new props and a new badge to own 800 cars, and the Winter Wonderland accolades, and a lot of different types of stuff available for you to get. Which, like I said, I haven't really taken a look at everything yet, because I just haven't. That's pretty much it. So let's have a quick look and see what this thing is like. I feel like I've kind of dragged this video on longer than it should be. It sounds good. It even has a little shift light. Oh my god. Okay. It doesn't really have a lot of power. But grip-wise... Bro, this is completely stock, by the way. Grip-wise, this is absurd. Why is it so good? Oh, this is completely stock. I'm not on sim steering. It's just noticeable immediately with how quickly it takes corners. I think this thing with a lot more power is going to be really, really good. Which, like I said, we are going to be messing around with that very soon. Right, so the good folks over on my Discord, if you want to join it, you can do. Link is down below in the description. The good folks over on my Discord have a good few tunes that I could try. So in S1, by the looks of things, it's really, really good. There's one of them that I want to try here real quick, especially since I'm at the festival. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, does it? But this guy says, he actually shared a tune. He said, use manual clutch, shift a second with no clutch, and use manual clutch with assisted steering. He said it currently holds the world record at the time of posting at 11.9 seconds, 11.954, but there's still more time to gain from the car, so it won't hold it for long. S1 drag build on this thing. That's ridiculous. So if you have a quick look at the rival events, and we go to S1, obviously the car that I have that's on this leaderboard, I think we've just taken a look at this like yesterday or the day before or whatever it was. Whenever I was messing around with the Dodge Charger, the Fast and Furious one. Hello? Can you load, please? Come on. I hate this game. I hate how long it takes some things to load sometimes. It's just anything to do with leaderboards. Come on. Jesus Christ, that took so long to load. So obviously all of these scores are completely cheated, so there's no point of even paying attention to these. I don't know how many of these are actually cheated though. There's 3 million scores here, so if you get... We need to get to, was it 11.954, apparently this is the world record in S1. With this car. So like I said, a lot of these cars cheated. I mean, you have like Ford Fiestas, like low-class Ford Fiestas, like 5 seconds is ridiculous doing this sort of stuff. So I'm gonna change to this. Let's see. So the fastest right now in my friends and club. So with the Bone Shaker, I did 12.6. The fastest in my friends and club is this guy with the Nissan Suru, and he did a 12.4. Right. I'll select him as my ghost, and I'll head in. Am I able to... Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. I was going to say, can I just enter with this guy and then just change my tune to it? But I can't, because it's not an S1 yet. So let's just get this guy's tune real quick. 491-907-454. You guys can try it out for yourselves as well, of course. There you go. Riley suspension, drag tire compound, rear wheel drive. Rear wheel drive as well is pretty ridiculous. 899. Cool. Download and install. It'll save automatically anyway. So yeah, he did say use manual clutch, but also use assisted steering in a shift to second without or with no clutch. So that's perfectly fine. Next up, I'm gonna change this to steering assisted, that to that, and now we can enter the rivals event and try to see if I can beat my time that I did with the Bone Shaker with this thing. I feel like I'm not gonna be as good as these guys when it comes to getting a good time here, but yeah. There you go. Slap that on as my rival. And let's send it. Let's see. World record time though. Already with this car? That is very ridiculous. Let's see the first impressions of this thing. And if I'm any good with it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I didn't expect this thing to just smack limiter instantly. Okay. Oh my god, it's fast. I have to figure out how to launch this thing. Okay. Apparently he also said that there's more time to gain from this thing. I need to learn how to launch it, bro. I launched this thing in first. Do I get rid of launch control, maybe? He didn't say anything about it. He didn't say anything about launch control. So I don't know. Ah, there we go. There we go. I was wondering why. Okay, so traction control needs to be on. Traction control needs to be. Oh, there, I beat my time, but traction control needs to be on. I was like, bro, I was so confused with this. It doesn't say anything about traction control being on. So I'm gonna try to drive this thing. Ah, that's more like it. Oh my god. Okay, what if I leave launch control on and traction control on this time around? Let's see what that's like. See if that makes a difference. I'm waiting too late to change gear. I had to change gear very early. Right, well I beat the guy's time. I need to get used to driving this thing. I really need to get used to driving this thing. It is mental. And I can see how this guy did an 11.9. I just need to learn how to drive this car. It's literally just on me. That is jokes. How it's able to just do that. Alright. That's cool. I beat him, that's fine. Let's try beating him by a lot more. I need to get this launch done right. Done it. I had a good launch. It's still slow. It's still not. It's still popping wheelies. It's still slow. 12.1. Well, it's not slow. Sorry. It's slow compared to what this guy got, which is an 11.9. So there's still an even faster way to launch this thing. This is mad. It's mad because you can't actually see when you're launching this thing what RPM you're at. So it's a little annoying to try and get it spot on, if that makes sense. Holy shit! Oh. Holy shit! Oh my god! Wow. That was sick. I'm guessing that's the perfect launcher, but I stayed in a wheelie for too long. Wow, wow, wow. Oh man, that was so crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a car launch that hard, like grip up that hard as well. Imagine if we had wheelie bars in this game. If we had wheelie bars in this game, it would be insane. That sucks that I went so far to the right, but this is going to be a good time. I think this is going to be like 12.100. 116. That is the, I think, the fastest one that I've done so far. Come on, man, I want to get sub 12. This is so hard. I saw 12.1, so I don't think this is going to be my fastest one. I think this is the fastest one, maybe by 0.002. Is it? Okay. It was good. It wasn't the best, I don't think. Ooh, maybe. I didn't see a 1, so this could be 12.0 or something. Oh, come on! Really? That's it. I'm gonna leave it alone. This was slower than everything else. It's like 163. 138. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Alright. There you go. That's the 906 as a drag car. Use the soon for yourselves and let me know what sort of time you squeezed out with it. Because, like I said, world record right now is at 11.954. I'm actually gonna go find it because I think I'll be able to find it. So 954, 12.954. There it is. That is the world record time. Lamborghini Huracan did a yeah, this is, I think this is the fastest time. This dude got close. This dude as well. Solid ass car. Seriously. Really, really good. Yeah, try for yourselves and let me know. But that is basically the tune that I was using. So, yeah. Very, very good. Right, well, now we've... Poor network conditions. Yeah, brilliant. Now that we've messed around with this thing, like this... Right, this thing can pop wheelies. I forgot about that. So fast. Should we go with these guys? Should we do one run? I'll just launch it in a second. Bro, it's just not even close. It's just not even close. This thing's mental. Right, let's go back to the festival. Let me hop back onto my old Discord here. Oh my god. So, there's a few more tunes that we have for this thing that I really want to try. I think there's one for A-Class by the looks of things, and there's another one for S1 Dirt Racing and one for S1 Road Racing. But for drag racing, it's definitely the fastest car that we have. So let's fine-tuning setups for this thing and send it in here. Let's have a look here. For the A-Class road racing one, let's give that one a shot. Oh wait, there's no shortcut. Let me go to creator. We'll look up this guy's name. K1Z space Bard. Pretty sure we've had tunes from him before as well. There we go. Purest build, race suspension, rally tire compound. Like I said, it's rear-wheel drive. Like I said, it's I don't think it's gonna be meta or anything for these, but like I said, as an overall car, this thing could be an unbelievably good car. Okay, let's have a quick old look at this thing. See what it's capable of. I need to turn off traction control and all that as well. So let's get rid of auto steering, change that back to... I'll put it on sim steering. And change manual clutch, just put it to manual. Yeah, that's fine. I should do it. Oh man. I kind of want to do a run with it on the Golden Toge because I feel like it could do very well. Maybe not with the brakes though. The brakes don't seem that great. But this is a purist build as well, it's not actually a... It's not actually supposed to be like a race build or anything like that. Oh, the grip in the corners though is mental. It's so good. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go on the Golden Toge and just do a run down and see what it's like. Do one run down the hill. Again, it doesn't really have a lot of power. It looks like it still has very similar, very similar power to stock. There you go. And just try to do a run with this thing. Just go through some really nice tight corners. I feel like this could be able to handle that pretty well. The only thing I don't really like about this thing right now is the brakes. The brakes seem a little iffy. I think that could be due to the fact that I don't think he's upgraded brakes. I think he just put like sports brakes or something on it. If he even changed the brakes. Why is my traction control on? Did I change? I swear I turned it off, didn't I? Did I turn traction control off? Sim steering? Oh, I did not. I'm an idiot. I was wondering. So it was just like being stupid. Yeah, brakes aren't great. Brakes are not great. The grip, however. Why? I have to remember this is A class at the end of the day. This is A class, not S1, not S2. This is A class. It's also a purist build, which means no crazy parts on it, no race parts or anything like that. Again, this isn't really supposed to be a very competitive time, but this is kind of very similar to the way the stock car drives, just maybe like stock car plus, if that makes sense. You know when you have a car that's built and it's like basically OEM, but you have like OEM plus parts on it? This is kind of like stock car plus. It drives very similar to stock, where you have just a good amount of power to grip ratio, which is what this guy did. I think he changed the tires. He also changed the power, so he gave us just slightly better tires and slightly more power. Suspension work is nice, it's smooth. I'm not expecting this thing to break any sort of records. I'm just expecting it to be a good driver's car, and actually it is. A little sideways on the exit. Yeah, it's a little slippery. It's a little slippery with the setup. I just have to get used to it though. Especially since the most recent couple of times that we brought our car down this pass, it was something crazy, right? It was either the elemental or we brought down something else. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, the KTM. And those were two absolutely ridiculous cars. Basically, top of the Golden Toge leaderboard type of cars, you know. So this is a little bit more laid back. We'll still see what kind of time this thing can put out. I'm not expecting anything crazy like I said. Especially after going off the road a good couple times. And again, brakes aren't really fantastic, but this is just as an A-class car. I will be... Why? Steering does feel a little bit sloppy though. It feels like I'm turning in and then you have to wait for it to like lean a bit and then it just starts to grip up. If that makes sense. Very old school type of steering. It is good though. Like the amount of steering that you can have with this thing before it actually starts to slip. It's good. It's just a tiny bit sloppy. Like I said, very old car-esque. That's what I was trying to say. If you've ever seen any like really old cars go around the track very quickly, where you just... the drivers kind of lean the cars into the corner, and then they grip up. That's exactly what this feels like. You kind of just lean this into the corner, and then it grips up. See? But if I go a bit too fast with it, obviously I'll end up eating the guardrail, so I need to try and not do that, but... yeah. It's gonna be a a bit of a slow time, especially with the amount of times that I went off the track. God, the brakes are bad. Alright, listen. For the amount of times that I went off the track, I still managed to pull a, what was it, 446? I've had people send me worse times than that in A-Class. I mean, the fastest A-Class car that we have is that you guys have sent me is a Ford Focus RS, which did a 435. That is the fastest A-Class car that you guys sent me. This isn't that far off it. 10 seconds, which we could bring down to the fact that I went off the track a few times, could sort of fix that up, you know? But it's all good. It's all good. I like that. That was actually quite a fun, a different drive, but it was kind of fun. There's again 2 more ones that we can try out here. There's another one by some other dude, still from the K1Z group, I guess. We'll give that a shot. Change this to K1Z. Can we get a Hoya in Hobbycraft? This guy has S1 Road, V1 and V2. One of them has slightly less power, but I'm gonna guess it has more grip. Ah, better braking. Better braking and better handling with this one. Well, that's what that says anyway. So this is on race tires. Oh yeah, I see. This on race tires, and then this one he tried it out on slick tires. We can try it out like this. See what it's like. Still rear wheel drive. We could try to give this a shot. 1,000+ horsepower. I think this is more of like a... Yeah, I think so. I was gonna say, I think this is more like a power build sort of vibe. Jesus, this is fast. Yeah, this is definitely like a power build vibe. I've still yet to get a tune for. I mean, this car is only out now, but I've still yet to get a drift tune for it. Nobody's really made any sort of drift tunes yet to send me. I may try this in a different video. Wait. That's fun. All right. Let's do a sprint race. Let's do a sprint race with it and test it out in sprinting. See what that's like. We'll do one of the new ones, right? We can do the Dudas Blackest sprint, or wait, I said let's do one of the new ones. So let's pick one of these. We can do either the one on the coast. Yeah, let's do the. Should we do this one? Or should we do this one? Let's do this one. The Aerodromo Sprint. I've done, I think, a remote with this thing. I don't know if I did it in S1. Oh yeah, I did it in S1. So, my time in S1 here, with the Corvette Z06 that I think someone has sent me, is 2:06. This should be a bit different now. I think the first few corners I'm gonna probably struggle with, but as soon as we get that straight, I'm leaving that Corvette behind. I think it's gonna be a big jump in my acceleration. We'll see. We'll see what it's like. I have to be very careful with it though, because this thing slips. It slips a lot. Like I said, it's definitely a power build, which means lots of power, rear wheel drive. Basically, just try to control it. Oh my god, it's so much faster than Corvette. Brakes, not the best still. I think I'm gonna keep it in second, because I don't trust first. First seems to like just... to slip from underneath me. Well, even in second it kind of wants to go. Whoa. This is so much faster than the Corvette. I'm just trying to hold back as much as I possibly can. I hope you're ready for this, Corvette. Oh my god! Keep in mind about this kind of Corvette are in the same class. It's hard though. It's hard before these corners. It's hard to like keep it in check. And the brakes are bad. The brakes are bad, so you have to brake so far in advance. Whoa! Oi. I still kept my time. Bro, the majority of the time on that run, I kept it like 50% throttle. Jesus. Well, for this event, by the looks of things, I don't actually need all this power. I annihilated the Corvette. But I don't need that much power. Right. 1.3 seconds faster. I'm definitely faster than I'm definitely top 1,000. That's what I meant to say. I'm kind of tempted to do a run on the Goliath with it, but I don't think I feel like I want to drive this thing for that long in one race. But as a power build, it does look like it's really, really good. Let's have a quick look at where I am in the world at that time. There we go. Beat my time. I also turned off ABS. That was one thing that was irking me as well with this car. I felt like I relied too much on ABS. I just turned it off completely and I just used my own brakes. My finger, basically, to brake. I don't need ABS. It's just... in this game, it's an arcade game, so I don't really care about doing anything like crazy like that. But when I need to turn off ABS, I'll turn it off. Which, like I said, I did. In this case. Well, there's a 203. I don't think I beat the top guy in my club, but I'll take that as a time. No, I didn't. There you go. He's slightly ahead of me. Yeah. What a sick car. Really good power build as well. I don't know if it's gonna be the best power build that you could possibly get. I don't know what the actual scores are for this. I don't know if anybody's really cheated on these. But yeah, I wanted to give this thing a shot. And plus, you can drive a lot better than I did, even for getting that. So I'm 444th in the world on this run. Yeah, the dude is slightly faster than I am. He also played with automatic and ABS as well. I feel like driving this thing with without ABS is a little bit better. I don't think there's any cheated scores on that run, actually. Pretty impressive. Yeah, very good power build car. I like it. I think it would be a lot better maybe on a track that isn't that, because I think some of the corners there are just a bit too much for this thing. I feel like I have to like chill in second gear, and then basically this is what it's like driving in second gear, like flooring it. Like you come out of the corner and you floor it, and it's this. You just constantly have to do that and control your throttle. It's only once you get high in the revs, this thing is hella controllable. And then again, without ABS, it just feels a little better. So, regardless. Okay, last run with this thing and last tune that I'm willing to try. It is, if I go to this, go to tunes, go to this, from someone else, and it's for S1 Dirt Racing. So, Danny. No, that's not how you spell it at all. Off-road tire compound, all-wheel drive swap this time around, race suspension. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So what's the fastest S1 that I've done? Let's say maybe around Kildare Scramble, because Kildare Scramble is very small track that we usually use to test our runs, and I kind of enjoy using it on that track. However, I feel like cars that have a stupid amount of power are a little bit more useless here. I am 39.129 with the Bone Shaker, so I could try and set myself as my ghost to try to see if I can beat myself. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's see what it's like against the Bone Shaker. Once again, actually, because I think I went up against the Bone Shaker for another one, didn't I? Was it for the drag race? I don't know what it was for, but it was for something else. I went up against the Bone Shaker again. Let's hit it and see. Let's see what we'll run with it. Very composed car, actually. I'm going too fast. I'm going a bit too fast, especially that first corner, but I'm not going to rewind. There's no point. Now, the time that I got on the... My wing! The time that I got on the Bone Shaker isn't really, like... very crazy. This was back, I think, when I tested out the Bone Shaker and saying that it was one of the best overall cars in the game. I think that's when I set all these times with the Bone Shaker, because it was such a good car. I mean, it still is an incredibly good car. I feel like it's a little overused now because everybody knows that it's so good, so it's a little bit all over the place. Like it's in drag racing, it's in rally racing, it's in street racing, it's everywhere, right? Oh, I hate you, game. I hate you so much. That corner is ridiculous how fast I can take it. That's mad. That's it. And I didn't beat it by a little bit, I beat it by half a second. I knew that this was going to be able to beat it. That's mad. Better than the Bone Shaker? I mean, with my driving anyway, it was. Oh, yeah, it didn't actually take that long. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. I put on ABS again, because it helps a little bit on driving off-road like this. That was sick. That was really good. What an unbelievably good car this is. I really, really like that. Try it out for yourselves. Make some tunes that you guys think could make this car good. Or if you find any meta tunes or anything that's very good for this car, send it over to me over on the Discord. Like I said, link to that is down below. Yeah. That was the Porsche 906 Carrera 6. And it is an absolute monster of a car. Really, really good for a lot of things by the looks of things. The only one thing that we didn't really check it out for, it was drifting. And I feel like I've drifted everything in this game. I just kind of wanted to showcase some of the tunes that you guys have sent me already for this guy. So that's kind of what I did with it. Alright, well, that's it. Try it for yourselves, like I said. Let me know what you think of it. And that is pretty much it for this guy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.